Yodwicha is one of the strongest 70 kg fighters in the world. He has a relentless pressure style, forcing his opponents to fight at a pace they can't sustain. As a predominantly Muay Khao stylist, he is best known for his knees and skills within the clinch, but as he transitioned into kickboxing, he has shown tremendous power in his hands. In this video, I will cover the various tactics he uses to implement his game and what makes him such a difficult fighter to face. The lead leg game. Like many Muay Thai fighters, Yodwicha starts most fights very light on his front foot. He will bounce the lead leg, keeping it ready to block kicks, counter with a left kick to the body, or utilise a teep as an opponent steps in. He will use this tactic early to feel an opponent out, using long range jabs, teeps, maintaining distance, and being very patient to start. He will let the opponent show their weapons first and gauge a feel for speed and strength. Holding centre ring, not retreating, he keeps his techniques bread and butter in the opening stanza, building off of the basics. As the fight progresses, especially in Muay Thai where rounds 3, 4 and 5 are the most important to win, Yodwicha will start going through the gears and utilising his clinch. This is where he will really start to drown his opponents, suffocating them with pressure. He has a few methods of entry into the clinch. He will either use a lead leg fake to bounce and enter off of a left knee, which also makes him ready to block oncoming kicks, or he will use a teep fake to hop into range. To close the gap, he will sometimes box his way in, or he will tie up his opponents as they attack and use the clinch as a counter against their boxing, ensuring he has inside control of the arms. One of his biggest and most notable wins came against living Muay Thai legend and pound for pound king, Saenchai. Saenchai was arguably past his best at this point, which is hard to believe he is still going and beating people up 8 years on. Yodwicha was only 17 at this point, still a boy. Yodwicha out-kneed Saenchai in the clinch, where he used his smothering style to keep most of the fight, nullifying Saenchai's tricky and evasive style. Because he can control the pace of the fight, Yodwicha has a seemingly unlimited gas tank, which can rarely be matched. Unusually for a Muay Khao stylist, Yodwicha has developed knockout power in his hands. Since transitioning to kickboxing, where clinch is limited and there are no elbows, Yodwicha has accumulated a string of KO wins with his hands, albeit against lesser skilled opponents, but still impressive considering he was not previously known for KO power in Muay Thai. Technically, Yodwicha's boxing is sound. He has a strong 1-2 down the middle and will occasionally throw a flurry of punches in quick succession, catching opponents off guard and mixing up his rhythm. Defensively, he chooses to adopt a high guard and will take shots on the gloves to stay safe and set up a counter. His check left hook is brilliant, and sometimes he will add a pull to avoid blows and counter over the top. Combining his pressure style, strong knees, with the addition of heavy hands and combination punches, it makes Yodwicha a formidable opponent for anyone in the division. The craziest thing about Yodwicha is he is still only 24 years old. He hasn't even entered his athletic prime, but has already amassed over 200 fight experience and still potentially has his best years ahead. Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and share.